Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this audio, I want to talk about, being more selective with the women that you date. Okay? And the reason why it's important to be more selective, meaning, figure out if this chick right here is the type of chick you want to deal with, want to spend your time with. Is she worth it? Is she going to benefit you in any way? Is she not going to benefit you? Is she going to bring drama? Like, you got to think about these things when you're dealing with women. So, you don't want to just always deal with any chick just because she's a chick and just because she has a vagina. You understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys want to have sex. You want to do all this other stuff. But, in the long run, it's best to be more selective with the type of girls that you're dealing with. Now, let me back this up a little bit, right? When you guys are first out here making stuff happen, let's say if you are the type of guy who doesn't have that much experience talking to girls, or you're a virgin, or you haven't really had anything going on, it's going to be very hard for you to be selective generally because you haven't really done anything. So you're gonna have more of a how do I put this? Not like a thirsty energy, but you're gonna want to just get anything going. You understand? Because you don't really have anything going, or you haven't had anything going, right? But the thing is, when you're out here and you're talking to girls and all this other stuff, as you progress in the game, as you get more experience, right? The more experience you have, the easier it will be to be selective. So, when you're first starting out, it's good to, talk to as many girls as possible, go out on a lot of dates, get your feet wet, you understand? Like, get into it and see how everything goes or whatever. But at the same time, when you're choosing the type of women, who you're going to spend more time with, or even sometimes the type of woman you're going to just deal with in the first place, you got to be more selective. Because the thing is that when you just take any chick or anything just because, she's there and just because you're horny, you start making dumb decisions. You start dealing with chicks who are, not bringing anything to the table, chicks who might bring drama to your life, chicks who are not going to benefit you in any way, and it's a waste of time, and it's something that, it's something that you can get yourself in situations that you really don't want to be in just because you weren't being selective. You feel what I'm saying? And again, when you are, out here and you have options and you got chicks and, chicks here and there and you got things going on, it's going to be a little bit more easier for you to be selective. Right? Because I'll use myself as an example. Like, there's been times where, actually, I remember there was this girl a couple weeks ago I was talking to at this spot, and she was bad. I'm talking about like physically just ridiculous, like just hot, just sexy, all that other stuff, right? So I'm talking to her and shit, and then, as I'm talking to her, I'm just getting disappointed because I'm just like, oh man, I'm like, I can't even really fuck with this chick now because like she's whack. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, as hot as she was, I was being selective because while I was talking to her and I'm asking her questions and I'm sort of like, getting into her head, seeing where she's coming from, what she's about and all this other stuff. And, like, I'm talking to her and I noticed she was like, oh yeah, I'm broke. I don't really do much. Like she had that vibe going on, like sort of like this loser vibe. And I'm just like, I'm not really, and then she had like, she seemed like the type of chick who, even if I was to like say, yeah, all right, just give me a number and try to, holler at her, whatever. She seemed like the type of chick who is not really responsible, who would probably most likely be flaky. Like she just doesn't do anything. You understand? Like I wasn't feeling her vibe as far as everything else besides her looks. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just like, I don't need to waste time with her because I'm like, I got shit to do. I'm busy. I'm trying to make something happen. So if I can't even deal with you on a level of, you benefiting me in any way, why should I even bother talking to you? Because all you're going to become is, a liability in my situation. Like, I don't need all that. You understand what I'm saying? So I kind of just like brushed off and I didn't even, exchange numbers or anything. I was like, all right, you have a nice day. Good talking to you. Peace out. I'm done. Then that's it. Right. So, but the reason why it was easier for me to do this was because I have other options. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're the type of dude who hasn't had sex in 6 months, you understand, or has never had sex and you're trying to talk to this girl and she's hot and you just want sex so bad, you're just going to try to make it happen. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you want to get to a certain point where you get to be more selective. Do you understand? Then it'll be easier for you to get better women because now you're in the state of mind where you're like, well, I don't feel the need to even bother with this girl, or I'm not feeling, that thirsty vibe to even really get with this chick. You understand? The reason why even dudes, have that thirsty energy or sweat chicks a lot or whatever is because they don't have the options, and, that, turns into them not being selective, and then they just end up messing with any old goofy ass chick. And then this is why you hear a lot of guys get themselves in situations, that's not that awesome. You understand? And, so you want to become selective when you're first approaching girls and talking to them and figuring out like, okay, let me see what type of chick this is. But also, you want to be even selective when you are dealing with the girl. So let's say you meet a girl, everything seems cool. And then you start dating her, you start seeing her for a while. And then all of a sudden you're starting to notice, things about her. You're starting to notice certain things. And you're just like, she seemed cool at first, but now she's on some bullshit. You understand? And now that this bullshit that she's on is not really, it's not really doing it for me. You understand? And at that point, you just charge her. You're like, all right, you know what? I'm going to kick her to the curb because she's on some bullshit. Or you can just designate her to say, you know what? She's on some bullshit. I'm not going to really be dealing with her like that. I might, if she hits me up, I might just tell her to come over to the crib. I'll hit it a couple times and then, let her go on her way. But I'm not going to really be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to really be all up on her. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's not really doing anything. She's not bringing anything to the table, or she's just on some bullshit right now. And that goes with, you're dating her, you're seeing how she is, and then you start to become more selective of how the type of women you keep around you. You understand? Because it's one thing to, you see a girl once or whatever, y'all went on a date, y'all probably hooked up once or whatever, you had sex once, and then that's it. Versus a chick that you're continuously sort of seeing, it might not be necessarily be your girlfriend or whatever, but a chick, you sort of see, smash a couple times, you hang out, you do this, you do that. And the thing is, if you see that she is the type of chick who, starts to be on some nonsense, you might have to call it a day with her. You understand? Like I had this one chick I was messing with, and, at first everything was cool. Shit was cool. I was feeling her. She was feeling me. Everything was tight. And then all of a sudden, she just started acting funny style. Right. And so the thing with me personally, I like when a woman is, on point, meaning if I tell her to meet me somewhere, she meets me somewhere. If I tell her to do this, she does it. There's, zero flakiness. There's, no BS, right? So this is how this girl was at first, right? Then all of a sudden she started being flaky. Then all of a sudden it's like she was on some BS or whatever, and then it was on some wishy-washy stuff. And I was like, hold up. Nah. Chill. Okay. It's a wrap. We're done. I'm not even dealing with all that because I don't got time to be dealing with that. So now I'm saying to myself, I am being selective in the women that I choose to deal with, but also being selective with women I choose to deal with up front, and then also being selective with the women I choose to keep around. You understand? So I have already that sort of, criteria for myself. And then I only choose to deal with and stick with the type of chicks who, go along with that criteria. And if they don't, then I ain't fucking with them. And that's where the, being selective comes in. You're saying, okay, well, I have goals. I have things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make stuff happen. And it's you figuring out and finding girls who fit that, those situations, who you have things that you're trying to do. And if they fit into that, then you deal with them. If they do not, you don't deal with them. You understand? And that's you being selective. You understand? And the thing is, it gets easier to be selective again when you are the type of guy who has more experience. So this is why I keep saying, go out there, talk to a lot of girls, see what's up, and and make that happen, because once you have more options, once you have more experience, it's easier for you to be selective, and then you'll get yourself into better experiences when you're dealing with women. You feel me? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, click the link below, and I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Alright, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.